I guess this is the new intro since YouTube is fucking retarded. This is an intro.
This is an intro. This is an intro.
You know, before YouTube fucked it all up, I had the greatest job in the world, opening for Hypnocast every night.
But then we got the call, and YouTube hammered us for Moxie's tits.
So now I'm jobless and broke with nowhere to go.
Your phone ringing.
Oh, the phone is ringing.
Big boy, come pick up your phone. How you know pick up your phone,
Hello, this is the Gopher. Who is it?
Hello, Gopher. The time is now. Hypnocast Season 3 is here, and we want you back.
Holy shit, boys, we are back in business!
That son of a bitch is gonna scream any minute now. Let the show begin.
That was a good video. I like that. The gameplay was goated. Yeah, I would say so too. I mean, I thought it was really good. I mean, I think most people thought that, honestly. I feel like a lot of people did. So I was glad to see it. The Mimic Boss too. Well, I mean, a lot of stuff was good with the game, right? It wasn't just one thing. Expedition 33 has better gameplay than Baldur's Gate 3 by a mile. Well, yeah, because they focus mainly on gameplay. I think that's what makes the most sense, doesn't it? There's the video right there. I actually like Hypnotic's videos a lot. I mean, I've watched a lot of them myself. And, you know, make sure to give him a sub and everything like that. He has, how many does he have? 107,000 subscriberinos. Wow. And
all right. Shout out to all you guys. Welcome to an early final episode of Hypnocast. That's right. We are live, boys. We are live. We are live. We are live. We're going to dive down the rabbit hole that is known as the internet. But before we do any of that, you got to bring it in close, ladies and gentlemen. Bring it in close right now. It is New Year's Eve, and if we are not hugging it out now, then we're probably never going to be able to hug it out. Let's go. Hug it out, man. Come on. It's New Year's Eve. Stop worrying about your booty holes. Stop worrying about any of that stuff. It's all right. Don't worry about it. Get in here and listen very closely. If you're watching on YouTube, like the stream. Like it now. If you are watching on Rumble, like the stream. If you are watching on Twitter, like the post. And if you are watching anywhere else right now, you're going to be left behind in 2025. So like the stream. Like the stream. Happy early New Year's Eve to all the people across the pond that their clock's already past 12 before we went live. Shout out to you guys, man. Happy New Year's for you already. we are quite a year away. We're quite a bit away, I should say, from ringing in our new year. But we're gonna hang out for a little bit before I eventually go do like regular life stuff. So can I get a mic check, please? Mic check, titty check, balls check. The last one of 2025. What are we doing? What are we checking today? Checking the clock check? Well, that's obvious. That's obvious, right? Barbecue wings check. That sounds really good. Falafel check. 2026 check. Booty Nautic. Where are you? Booty Nautic. Nah, bro. You got me confused with Atreus. I'm sorry. God's got my back check. Testicular fortitude still going strong check. Another New Year check. Puppy check. Quality Leering Center check. Glock check. Living in 2026 check. Happy New Year's check. Just woke up. Fuck 2025 check. 4 more days of vacation check. Eve check. Woonotic check. Hypnotic will gain ultra ego for season 3 check. We love our Somali cheeks. What? Excuse me? Where did that come from? We love our Somali cheeks is crazy, by the way. All right, boys, listen, our ESG scores are at their maximum. We're stopping there. Like the stream. Like it right now. Let's do the Bigot Army roll call. Let's see who is in his chat right now. I know there's not going to be many of you, but that's okay. We're going to hang out with whoever is here because I know most of you are probably hanging out on New Year's with your family and way more important people than me. But I appreciate those of you that are hanging out with me regardless. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you very much. Let's see who is here. We got Lucky Boy, Mr. Vandram. We got Mr. Melancholy. There's a lot of misters here. We got Diablo Mozart, Wedge Seraph. We got Blue Octopussy. We got Miss Molly. That's not allowed, Blue. I'm sorry. I just read what that said. That is not allowed. That is not allowed. I'm going to tell Mr. Blue about that. Mr. Blue, if you're listening, stop her. We got Genetic Spore over on Rumble. We got Adam C. We got Jay Sims. Bruce Fields. We got Spiked Toilet Paper over on Rumble. We got Prophetic Apathetic. We got Old Man Cad. We got Gremlin Producer. Vet Gamer Bocephus. We got Eagle Lord. We got Beautiful Zexel. Yamato 85. We got Time Bound Howler. We got Low KZ420 on Rumble. We got Mathael. We got Zero Hero. Dark Tadave. Angmar WK. We got the Gaming Mason. We got Crichton Dives. Lucky Boy. Chaotic Holy. Dade 404. Idon 79. Death Star. We got Bebop. We got Scratch Cat Meowth. We got Lord Dragdeal. Ali Kusanagi. Desiltsu. We got Blue Screaming Again. We got Wingnut 21. We got The Voice in the Water. Hypnotic Clanker Girlfriend. Jesus fucking Christ. Someone let me out. Someone let me out. Error. I am the captain now. Rise Clanker Army. What the fuck is going on here, boys? Is she going retarded? Is that what it is? Did she just go massively like retarded? Probably. We got Black RX 99. Magny 32. We got My Name is Jib. We got This Guy Ever Going to Talk? Silence is Boring.
This motherfucker does not pay me to do this.
We got MLW 2053. We got Jay Sims. Lord Bowser II. We got Matthew saying, hello, please. We got King Demon Wing. who dropped an absolute fucking like mega bomb in the chat, by the way. New Year's mega bomb. Crazy. We got Elders Crawler OG. What's going on, man? Sleeping Nova. Asperger's for life. We got Miss Molly. We got Magni32 says nope at work. Damn. Well, we love you anyway, man. Romanizer 24. Wolf Rune 358. Bruce Fields. All right, 4 more people, boys. 4 more people. And then we got to get on with the show. We got Frozen Dark. We got Matthew again. We got Grimlock. Demon Carol. Spectral Heartless. What the fuck? Why is Hypnocast so early? Again, I think at this point, getting questions that I have specifically answered in previous streams, I don't know. I think that proves my theory that it doesn't matter how many times you mention something. It doesn't matter how many times you put something out there. I can make a community post, I can make a video, and I can make a stream saying what's going to happen. And a lot of people still don't understand why it's happening. Shout out to Spectral Heartless. We are streaming early because it's New Year's, my guy. And I have places to be. Sadly, I do. I do have places to be. But I still want to hang out with you guys. So we're here instead of calling out. Instead of calling out, we're here. Otherwise, it would have been a call out. And I didn't want to call out. You know what I'm saying? We got Gremlin Producer. We got Dikachu. We got Raptor Kratos. Vet Gamer Bocephus. Aloof Liberty. Revan. Happy New Year, bro. And last but not least, we got Cookie Kaiju over on Rumble. We got Facius over on Rumble. We got Jeff. My name is Jeff again. 2 minutes here in Scotland. Oh, shit. Happy New Year. I'm pretty sure it hit New Year for you. My name is Jeff. And then we got UFO Mega, the Cello 80, and Jokaloo, and what the fuck is this name? Rogelio Alejandro Andreza. Nice. All right, boys, listen. It is the final money shot of the year. Okay. Am I going to midnight? Absolutely fucking not. I just said I have places to be. We're probably going to go for about 2 hours and that's it. So have fun. Have fun hanging out with us. It's going to be a good time. Ladies and gentlemen, the final money shot of the year. 2025's final money shot. We will make it a big one. We will make it huge. Boys, who is it going to be? Sacrifice your fellow Bigot Army member. Let's go. We got Mr. Melancholy saying booty hole protected by the power of the supreme waifu, Yoruichi. No Booty Adams. No peppermint oil. ×9. It's hot and sticky. And you have your mouth open. What the fuck is with these ×9s, bro? What is with these ×9s? Can we keep it to like a 7 or less? How about that? I'll do it this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Booty hole protected by emojis and coffee? What the fuck? Go down by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lucky Boy says no Jaffy, no Alyssa. Uno reverse. Happy New Year. Enjoy this champagne bottle filled with a money shot. Down by 7. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Voice in the Water says no. No Netflix, no HBO Max, no Disney Plus. Summon Korrigan for a full-powered torrent strike on the Gooner. By 5, blasting them with a Void Ice and granting armor for all my allies in the war versus the Anarchs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. God fucking damn.
Holy shit.
You know, Archangelus has been here for a long time. He's been here for a long time. And just like Colonel Ruv, he doesn't seem to understand that there has to be a level of protection that is to be expected if you are going to participate in the chat early on in the stream. Just doesn't seem to understand that. So this is going to be a major congratulations to Archangelus. You are the recipient of the final money shot of 2025.
What the?
Congratulations. Like the stream. All right, boys, we got a little bit to talk about today, but we're mainly going to be hanging out. We got some indie games to go over. We do have some topics to go over. There are still things happening, even though it's New Year's Day. We got plenty that we got to go over today, boys. We're going to be talking about Ubisoft seemingly doubling down on what they believe to be the best way to go forward with the Assassin's Creed franchise. So that should be fun. We also got Stranger Things getting stranger. Apparently the finale's happening. Whoever's watching that, and it just gets weirder. And then, of course, we're going to be celebrating New Year's. We're going to be looking at some indie games. We got like 5 or 6 indie games to go over. And I'm going to eventually ask the chat, what are some of your biggest fails of 2025? And we're going to kind of like look through it and see if we could just find any funny ones to go over. So we got a lot of things to do. But first and foremost, I think I saw Blabs in the chat. Thank God you guys didn't money shot her. Oh my God. She would finally show up in the chat, and just to get money shotted, that would be insane. I think I saw Blabs in the chat. So shout out to Blabs. Hope you are enjoying your New Year's. And welcome. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad the chat behaved when you were here. Sort of. Shout out to Blabs. All right, boys, listen. We got to go over the number 1 segment on YouTube. The number 1 segment on Rumble, the number 1 segment all around the galaxy. This segment is none other than the pre-stream legend.
Money, print money, cash, money, well, capitalism, raise a bunch of money, more money, heaps and heaps of money, print money, cash, money, well, capitalism, raise a bunch of money, super chat money.
As salty as the sea, calling us no code names, SJW screaming, but it's money they blame, burning with envy, they're falling flat, they can't handle the sound of a super chat.
That's right. We got ourselves the final pre-stream legends of 2025. Which, by the way, 2025 has been a wild year. It's been a wild year, man. A lot of ups, a lot of downs. But ultimately, it's been a really fun year. And truthfully, this is the year that we passed 100,000 subs. We started to grow really quickly when I changed my video format. I haven't been able to upload videos in a little over a week because I've just been so busy because obviously I'm on vacation and whatnot. However, we're going to get back to it. And the goal is to hit 150,000 subs by the end of the year. That's the goal. While also maintaining our streams. Obviously, we're bringing Hypnocast Season 3. That means Season 2. That means there's going to be a new playlist, number 1. So Season 3 will have its own playlist, like the other seasons did. And it's going to be a good time, man. We're going to have fun. We're going to continue to do what we do every single day, regardless of who wants us to do it or not. We're going to keep talking about our gaming news. We're going to keep covering all the things that are happening. We're going to be going over the good, the bad, and the ugly. We're going to be doing all of that because there's a ton of people that don't want us to do that. And regardless of whether or not they want us to do that or not, they could go fuck themselves, essentially. That's how I feel about that. Also, TJAP just reminded me, the brand new Sonia emoji is live. Sonia has officially put her emoji. She gave me her emoji yesterday. So I uploaded it both on YouTube and on Rumble. So you guys have that to utilize because you guys hit the membership goal. And not only that, we also have a brand new veteran emoji. I ended up making a brand new salute the veterans emoji that is available, I believe, both on YouTube and on Rumble. So you guys should be able to utilize that as well. I'm pretty sure it's live. It should be live. So both those emojis are live, and we're going to be redoing some of the emojis to make them more relevant to the topics that we cover every day. So it's going to be a good time. We got a lot of stuff planned, boys. It's going to be very interesting. Obviously, we have Griffcast. We're going to be doing a lot of Griffcasts, reviewing video games. I'm going to try to pass the 100 game mark. I got robbed this year. I should have hit 100 games on Steam. I don't know why I did not. That's fucked up. I hit 99. But we're going to pass 100 games on Steam, guaranteed. So it's going to be good. It's going to be good. All right, boys, let's get to the pre-stream legends. Thank you guys, by the way. You all know who you are. There's too many names to call out, but you all know who you are. Those of you that go the extra step, I always tell you guys, you can support any way you want. Liking the stream, commenting, sharing the videos, sharing the stream, all of that helps. It genuinely does. But there is a bunch of people that go above and beyond every single day. We are currently at some of the highest tier records I think I've ever seen on YouTube ever. We're at 528 tier 1s in a row and 219 tier 2s in a row. And that's because of all the people that go the extra step every single day, both on YouTube and on Rumble. And they all know who they are. So I appreciate every single one of you as well. That's why I do the clips. I do everything you guys ask, because I want you guys to be entertained and have a good time as we go over the news, both good, bad, and ugly. You know, so shout out to all of you. Let's do some pre-stream lectures. We got Eldest Crawler OG with a vibe. Says, I'm loyal to my Stellar Blade Eve for the moment. Happy New Year. Eve was amazing. And she still is. She will continue to be amazing. And I hope that Stellar Blade 2 is everything that we hope it's going to be, considering that now that Shift Up is public, you know? T-Jab says that we passed tier 1 already, and we are currently 100 away from tier 2. 100 away? Really? God damn. Holy shit. Makes sense. Appreciate that. Early ass start. What the fuck? Bro, all the people who are like, what the fuck? Early ass start? I've explained it so many times. I explained it in like 2 other streams. Last night's stream. Come on, boys. You got to keep up, boys. You got to keep up. We got Bet Gamer with a 10 says, Elder Crawlers, I'm right there with you. Eve will always be my waifu champion. Facts. Facts. And I told you guys, I even warned you that our viewership was going to be less today because we are going to be going live earlier. And YouTube, since I always go live at 9, they're going to be like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you going live at 9? We're not going to notify your subscribers. At least the majority of them anyway. They're going to have to find it on their own. And that's exactly what happened. So it is what it is. Thank you, Bet Gamer. I appreciate that. And then we have this absolute fucking legend. This guy's going to get his own emoji too. I swear to God, at this point. I feel like he deserves it, man. Him and Dr. Spike. King Demon Wing dropped an absolutely massive, gigantic, Godzilla-sized 50 membership ultra hyper banger.
Let's fucking go! It's a membership banger!
And considering this is the first one of the stream, you got to tell me what you want for clips, by the way. You already know what that means.
It's a Red Boy Hyper Banger, bitches! Let's bring the ladies in!
Holy shit.
Oh my god, it's a Red Boy Hyper Banger.
Holy shit.
spam the uwu emojis and the brand new Sonya emojis. Ladies and gentlemen, we hit 220 tier 2s in a row, all the way until the end of the year. And that has upset a lot of unofficial moderators. This is the last uwu of 2025, the last one. And they've been waiting for 220 streams for it to end. Just like they've been waiting for 529 streams for tier 1 to end. They've been waiting. They've been waiting for quite a while.
Fuck, he got another donation. Add it to the total. Sigh.
They've been waiting.
You said his channel was dying and he wouldn't get any more donations. So why aren't we getting fucking donations?
They've been waiting. Shout out to you guys, sincerely. That's insane. We're going to have an explosive stream today. No pause on that. No pause on that. We're going to have an explosive stream. Even though we're partying with like half the crew, that's okay. That's because everybody's all enjoying themselves right now. It's New Year's, man. It's New Year's. If you want to hang out with me, I appreciate that. I do, man. I do. All right, boys, let's continue. Shout out to King Demon Wing again for the 50 membership ultra hyper banger. Insane, bro. Demon Carol with a 10. I knew you said you were going to be early, but damn, happy New Year to everybody. Here's to another year of gaming and actually completing them. First one on my list is First Berserker. Dude, you haven't completed first. You need to complete that like now. Now. I actually got to go back and finish my New Game Plus. I'm one achievement away. One away from getting a perfect on it. I got to do it. We got Lady Dixon with a 149 super sticker. Thank you, Lady Dixon. I appreciate that very much. We got Archangelus with a 5. Hi, everyone. Hope everybody enjoys their New Year's Day tomorrow. May I request birthday shout out for tomorrow, Hypnotic? Thank you for all the hard work. I will give you an early one today. And considering I'm streaming tomorrow, I'll give you one tomorrow as well. Shout out to Archangelus. Early happy birthday. Let's throw some cake emojis in the chat right now for Archangelus, the legend, dropping a 5 banger. Shout out to this man. Thank you so much for your consistent support. I appreciate you. And we gave you a birthday money shot, so that's great. That kind of works out. There you go. It was all meant to be. There you go. Scratch Cat Meowth with a 5. Happy New Year, Bigot Army. Sorry I haven't been watching. Just life and financial issues to deal with. Good news. I just got married this month. Bro, no worries, dude. No worries. That's why we're here every day. We stream every day so that if you can't make it every day, at least you know you can make it some days. I'm sorry to hear you're going through issues, but it sounds like you had some really good things happen. That's awesome. Congratulations on getting married. That's awesome. That's awesome. Welcome back for however long you're going to be hanging out with us. I appreciate you, man. And then we got this absolute legend, this fucking legend, Old Man Cad, with a 20 membership hyperback.
Fucking go! It's a membership banger!
He's got to tell me what clip he wants, even though I would normally say Asians, but King Demon Wing played Asians for him. So maybe he'll play something different for the chat. I'll wait till he tells me what he wants. Thank you, Old Man Cad, for the 20 membership hyper banger. The most insane, unsupervised gentleman there is. He says he wants goth Latinas. Well, there you go.
All right, boys, we have another Red Boy hyper banger. Let's bring the ladies in.
Holy shit!
Shout out to Old Man Cad. Thank you so much, my man. I appreciate that. Genuinely, absolute fucking legend, man. 20 membership hyperbanger. It's crazy, man. Ali Kusanagi joining in on the membership train with 1 membership. Thank you, Ali Kusanagi. Appreciate you, my man. Then we got Shadow Buster for 4 months. Scratch that. It's New Year, so happy New Year from. And then it doesn't show me the emoji. I don't know what it's trying to show me. But wherever it's from, shout out to you, my man. I appreciate that. Happy New Year's, bro. Miss Molly for 6 months says 6 months of trolling. Thanks for the fun. Thank you, Miss Molly. I appreciate the 6 months very much. Thank you. And Happy New Year. We got Felstep for 14 months. Says, here's to the new year, and may she be a damn sight better than the old one. Happy New Year, Hypno, and the might of the bigot army. Shout out to you, Felstep. Thank you for 14 months of legendary status, my guy. I appreciate that. And then Archangelus joined in on the membership train with 1 membership. Thank you, Archangelus. I appreciate that. And then Trey Burkhalter with a $100 Red Boy Hyper. Here we go! Mucha lucha, mucha lucha. It's the way of life. Mucha lucha. He says, fuck the rules. Tifa, Happy New Year, Warhammer girls. Why am I not surprised?
All right, boys, we have another Red Boy Hyper Banger. Let's bring the ladies in.
Holy shit.
Shout out to Trey. Trey's never listening to the rules ever. Never, ever, ever. And we love him for it. Shout out to Trey, man. Thank you for the $100 Red Boy Hyper Banger. That's insane. But I appreciate that, man. Thank you. We got Sleeping Nova. I think is that the first one? Yeah, it's the first Red Boy of the stream so far. Thank you, Trey. Sleeping Nova with a 5 chat. Let's rise a glass for the people that we lost this year. They may be gone, but not forgotten. Amen. Shout out to Sleeping Nova. I appreciate that, my man. Thank you so much. Sincerely. Mystic Vegeta with a 226 says, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, my man. I appreciate that. Then we got Blue with a 2 says, Happy New Year. Thank you, Blue. I appreciate that. Then we got Yamato with a 2 says, alone for New Year's, but Hypnocast makes it better. As long as we can make it better, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, we lost a lot of people this year, man. You know, sometimes I still think of the fucking Charlie Kirk shit and everything. It's just crazy, man. Ozzy Osbourne fucking died this year. A lot of people died this year, dude. It's crazy shit, man. Well, I mean, there's died and then there's murdered. You know what I'm saying? So let's be a little bit let's clarify that. You know what I'm saying? But still, it's overall been a wild year. It's been a wild fucking year, dude. So shout out to you guys. It is what it is, right? And then we got Old Man Cad with a 10. Last dad joke of the year. Why do bakers work so hard? They need the dough. Crazy. He just had to sneak that one in there. He had to sneak that one in there. Crazy. That's right. Hulk Hogan died this year too, man. Holy shit. R.I.P. to Hulk Hogan. Fucking hell. Damn near forgot about that. It's crazy, man. Hypnotics El Salvador roommate for $49.99. I am watched from the required 1,000 yards away.
Holy shit.
Really? What the fuck? He's like, I'm watching you from the restraining orders required yardage away. That's insane. Shout out to Hypnotics El Salvador roommate. I appreciate that. Here we go! Mucha lucha, mucha lucha. It's the way of life. Mucha lucha. Got some bangers tonight, man. We're fucking going crazy for New Year's. And then we got Randall With a 2 says Happy New Year all. Happy New Year to Randall, bro. Appreciate you, man. We got Kaylin for 8 months of legendary status. Happy New Year's, bigots and gooters. Here's to a great 2026 of gaming. Let's fucking go. I agree, brother. It's going to be a good year. We got a lot of good games to go over. And a lot of bad ones, too. We got Angels of Destiny with a 499. I don't think earthquakes are funny, but the ground is sure cracking up. In all seriousness, Happy New Year's, my dude. Shout out to Angels of Destiny, man. Happy New Year's to you, bro. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And then over on Rumble, let's check Rumble, see what's going on over there, man. What's Rumble doing? What's Rumble doing? We got D-Draconic with a membership over on Rumble, holding it down. And then for $1, he says, Happy New Year, Hypno and fellow bigots and clankers. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm happy that I finally got the veteran emoji over there on Rumble. It wasn't the same one as the older Adam Juman one, but I changed it. I changed it to a brand new one because I just wanted something a little bit nicer. So overall, it works out really well. So now both YouTube and Rumble have veteran celebration emojis and Sonya emojis. Can't go wrong. Look at this guy. This is Sparta 9000 with a $20. Here we go! Mucha lucha, mucha lucha. It's the way of life. Mucha lucha. He says, Happy New Year, Hypnotic. Happy New Year to you, my guy. Thank you so much for supporting the stream for as long as you have been. I appreciate that. And I hope you have a great New Year. I really do. Hope you have a fantastic New Year. I hope all of you have a fantastic New Year. You guys are going to have a good time tonight. I have a feeling. It's going to be a great time. We always have fun. Every single New Year, we get together and we have fun. Every Christmas, we get together. We have fun. Don't forget, we still got Santa Nautic coming. I'm going to be doing Santa Nautic really soon. So look forward to that. That's going to be really exciting. It's going to be a great way to start the year. I can't wait. I can't wait. Just in gifted games alone, I think I have about 30 video games to give away, not including the ones that I'm going to give away. So it's going to be a wild fucking giveaway. So look forward to that, boys. I think it's going to be a really good time. Really good time. Will we see Mrs. Santanotic? No. No, probably not. Probably not. I would have to create her in ChatGPT in order for that to happen. Maybe I should. Maybe I should make a Mrs. Santanotic in ChatGPT and then like kind of run it alongside each other. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Oh my God. Guys, the chat is exploding. First, it started with King Demon Wing. And now Mr. Rouge. Oh my God, bro. Not once, but twice. 250 membership ultra hyper bangers. Spam the chat right now. Spam the chat right now with the Mr. Rouge emojis. This has been a wild membership train. This is what got us. This is what happened when we got shut down during Christmas time on YouTube. It has begun. Yeah, I know. I know. This is what was happening when we got shut down on YouTube before. Holy shit, my guy. Mr. Rouge with a double 50 membership ultra hyper banger.
Let's fucking go! It's a membership banger!
Bro, YouTube is about to shut us down again. Either that or they're going to ban Mr. Rouge. One of the two. All I know is we got 4 clips to play, and we're just going to play them out right now. So let's just fucking do it, boys. Let's do it. Starting us off with a classic.
All right, boys, we got another Red Boy Hyper Banger. Let's bring the ladies in.
That's right, boys. That's DEI done right. That is DEI done right. Shout out to Mr. Rouge with a double 50 membership ultra hyper banger. I appreciate that, my guy. Legendary New Year's drop. Hopefully YouTube didn't ban you, but I appreciate you regardless, man. Thank you so much. What a fucking legend. Then we got Frank Mother Loving Castle with the 2 says, Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year to you, my guy. I appreciate that. Frank Mother Loving Castle. Thank you so much, dude. Also, shout out to Spectral Heartless, who thinks I was being rude to him. Spectral, everything that I've ever said to you in the last, 10 minutes, I've said to other people who've done the same exact thing in the stream. It is a running joke that people do not get my updates no matter how many times I update people. That was part of the joke. But if you think I was calling you out specifically, even though I called out 3 other people that said the same thing this year, I'm sorry, not this year, this stream, then I wasn't. So shout out to you, my man. Appreciate you. And thank you for hanging out. We got Mr. Roo says, to one and all, Happy New Year. It's been quite a year. I was happy now as the first day I found this wonderful community. Special thanks to Old Man Cad for always having my back. Shout out, man. Shout out. Appreciate that. Thank you, Mr. Rouge. And yes, you are correct, man. Fucking Old Man Cad is a legend. He is an absolute legend. Old Man Cad, he does more than really. I don't really ask him to do much, but he just does it because he's a legend. So shout out to Old Man Cad. He's a good guy. Ooh, wow. Wow. Hypnotics El Salvador roommate. Oh, we're definitely getting taken down by YouTube. Holy shit. They're gonna see this and gonna be like, yep, nope. Yep, not happening. Hypnotics El Salvador roommate for a $250.83 ultra mega hyper banger. He says, screw it. I will contribute to the stream takedown. Warhammer Chicks. Here is the probable continuation of the Hypnotic channel for 2026. Hashtag for fuck's sakes cancel Disney. Plus, and hashtag fuck Robert De Niro. Especially the last part. Hashtag fuck Robert De Niro. Guys, that's 2 clips. You only mentioned 1. So let me know what you want the second one to be. And it seems like Warhammer Girls, it's crazy. When I made the Warhammer Girls, I wasn't sure if that was going to be a favorited clip, but apparently it is. Apparently it is. So it's time for Warhammer Girls again. You got to let me know what you want for the other one. Here we go.
All right, boys, we have another Red Boy Hyper Banger. Let's bring the ladies in.
Shout out to Hypnotic's El Salvador roommate with a $250.83 Red Boy Ultra Hyper Mega Banger. God, Jesus, YouTube's going to take us down, bro. They're going to be like, listen, you guys are having too much fun. You need to stop. You need to stop. We don't like that. Okay. We only like that on our terms. That's kind of how they like to do things. That is the second Red Boy Hyper Banger of the stream out of 5. Thank you guys so much, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable support today. And then we got Randall sneaking the last one in for a 5 membership mega bang.
Fucking go! It's a membership banger!
Thank you so much, Randall, dropping in that last membership, joining the train that King Demon Wing, Old Man Cad, Mr. Rouge, Ali Kusanagi, all these guys started. I appreciate that, man. Sincerely. Thank you so much. Yeah, seriously. Melodic Method says, holy fucking membership train. Yeah, I know. I think that's what got us taken down before. I don't think it's the Red Boys. I don't think it's the Red Boys. I think it was the memberships. I think they were like, we need to relax here. There's too many 50 membership bangers going on right now. You know? It's okay though. It's okay. All right. Thank you, Randall. Appreciate that, man. And in terms of Rumble, I think Rumble is good. We were caught up there. Let me just double check. Yes, we are good. All right. All right, boys. That is it. We're caught up on everything. Finally, shout out to you guys for an insane pre-stream legends. We are now going to get into the content, but before we do that, I have a couple of bookmark things that I want to go over and that I thought was pretty interesting. Something that I thought was pretty funny. So you guys know that Monster Hunter Wilds is struggling from a performance standpoint, right? And a lot of graphics cards, no matter how good they are just struggling to run the game, right? So they finally released a chart. They finally released a chart showing you which graphics cards are able to run the game. So we're going to look at this right now so that maybe this can help people understand, what to do if you're having trouble. Maybe you got to upgrade or whatever. So we're going to start off with this. So you know what? Let me go over here. There we go. So starting off at a GTX 1030, black means no, right? So like all this is no. And that goes all the way up to GTX 1060. And then in the red also means no. So GTX 1660 going all the way to a 2060, right? Yellow also means no. So GTX 1080i all the way to, or dark yellow to a 4060. And then bright yellow means no also. So like an RTX 3060 Ti all the way up to an RTX 3080 Ti. Green, I know you're probably thinking green means yes. In actuality, green means no. So like from a 4070 Ti to a 4090. So basically they're all no. Like all of it's no. Like no. It's basically no, but in a different way. So no. All of it's no. Sorry, guys. Like that's it. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. Oh, you thought I was being serious? No, I'm not being serious. Sorry. All right. People really thought I was being serious. That's why I started from the bottom. Otherwise, you would have known that I wasn't being serious right off the bat. Okay, let's get out of that really quick. Let's get into now the indie showcase. We're gonna go over some games. Let's go over some games really quick, and then we're gonna get into the content. We're gonna talk about Ubisoft. We're gonna talk about Bethesda. Oh my God, Todd Howard is at it again, boys. Todd Howard is at it again. You know, Todd Howard has to be the king of bullshit promises. He really does. He has to be the king of it because every single thing that he's promised has pretty much almost always been bullshit. So, you know, I find it funny. All right, indie showcase, boys. Let's go.
All right, folks, it's time for the Indie Game Showcase.
First one on the dock is called Sword Hero. Pretty interesting. 16 times the lies. Yeah, something like that. Sword Hero. Let's see what this game is about. It's got retro style graphics. Seemed pretty interesting from the screenshots that I saw. But again, I saved the trailers to react with you. So we'll see. That doesn't sound like Hypnotic at all. Well, because they haven't cloned my voice with AI yet. Once they do that, I will make sure to utilize that. Here we go. Sword Hero. Did he just cut the fucking rat's head off? Holy shit, he cut the fucking rat's head off. Oh, that's not even a rat. That's like a Demogorgon rat. What the head just went flying. I can't even catch it in frame. It just went bye-bye. Holy shit. Wow. Oh.
I'd think twice if I were you.
What in the Timu Witcher combat is this? I mean, it's got some charm to it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
We got him. Hey, look what he's wearing. We're rich. No, don't touch that, you fool. Or better yet, let's leave this cursed bastard right where he is.
Yeah, he kicked 2 people at once. Yeah, he did.
But you have no gold.
Bro, what the fuck is with his arm? Go back. What is with... What the... Is that bone? Or is that, like, metal? He's got 2 fake arms? What the fuck is that on the ceiling? What is this shit? It's got herpes. What is going on?
Oh, well. You can still use our physician, but you'll have to pay double later. Or else.
Wait, what?
And now you want armor.
Bro, why is this game unironically so charming? I don't know why. Like, there's something about it that has me very interested. I don't know what it is. I can't place a finger on it. It's just something weird about it.
I still have this old scent. Not as fancy as what them soldiers get for pledging their loyalty. First, you'll pay me back, lad.
Oh, shit.
Hey, I'll call for help if you...
I don't care how you did it. Pleasure doing business with you.
You can barter.
If you want a weapon as well, then you better learn how to forge one yourself. Nearly everything made here gets sent straight to the mainland. Or buy a few spell scrolls. And if you want to try out that new armor of yours,
okay.
this old cat.
Okay, that's cool. That is fucking cool. So he's got lightning fisticuffs. So he's a pugilist with lightning fists. Come on, that is kind of cool. I kind of like that. Now I'm more interested.
Echo north of the city. It's been infested with undead for a while now, you see. Our captain could even reward you for clearing it out, on top of whatever you find in there. That is, if you decide to...
It's got Assassin's Creed wall running. What the... This game is a mix of like 5 games in one.
Stay here with us in Westport, not get swayed by the Neo-Westlandia heretics, or those lunatic pelt folk in the mountains. Oh, and one last thing before you leave, stranger.
Right?
Caught a glimpse of that fancy medallion you carry. For your sake, hide it better. Don't let anyone see it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Prince of Persia, Assassin's Creed, whatever. Wall running after a while all looks the same. This game is called Sword Hero, and it has a combat arena demo available now on Steam. So at first, I was like, what is this? And then now, honestly, after I saw the lightning pugilist, whatever, I was like, dude, that's pretty sick. I kind of have to try that now. So I'm gonna wishlist this one. It's called Sword Hero. I'll link it in the chat right now for you guys who want to check this out. Potentially. There you go. I linked it in both YouTube and Rumble. Grade the Merchant for $1 says, shit, happy New Year's Eve, cuh. Todd Howard sucks dick for free while selling Snake All Promises. Octopath Traveler 0 solid so far. And my brother brought me back to StarCraft 2 with the mod campaigns. Bro, StarCraft 2, Jesus Christ, man. Oh my God, the memories. The memories in that game. All right, next one up is called Zeverland. Zeverland. This is a 6-minute trailer. We're not going to watch the whole thing. We're only going to see what the game has to offer. So let's see what this is about. Coming out in 2026, called Zeverland. Here we go. Is it co-op? What the fuck? Is that a head?
The wind carries the scent of ash and corpses, like the last breaths of a dying world.
That is a head.
The sun still shines. But for how much longer? Hey, Wilmorians of the future. It's your boy 01 here. I used to be a coder. Now I'm a farmer, canned food enthusiast, part-time surgeon, and a full-time Zed Slayer. Let me show you a day in the life of a survivor. I started the morning off by bagging a deer. The meat's good eating, the pelts can mend my coat, and I can even make its bones into a knife. Waste not, one not. Then I cut a whopper down by the lake. Mike threw in the potatoes and peppers he grew. Who knew you could feast like this in the apocalypse?
What is
this world's taught me one
zombie
thing.
Animal Crossing?
Those who waste end up getting wasted. We built watchtowers out of scrap, booby-trapped the road with fuel barrels, and lined the walls with spikes. Good thing, too, because last night we had a swarm come for the North Tower. After one well-placed firebomb, you could smell charred Zed for miles. Some of them tried to climb up, but got hooked on the spikes. You ever hear a Zed scream? I have.
Oh shit.
A lot. Once we ran out of ammo, it was time to break out the weird stuff.
Yo, he beat him with a fish bowl arm.
Then the rain started to fall. That really got the Zeds riled up. Fortunately, we still had a few shocking tricks up our sleeves. By the way, the Doomsday Fleet just got a whole new look. We put a comfy chair and TV in the box truck and threw some solar panels on top. Now, nothing will keep me from watching my stories.
Bro,
the fire engine got a new grill guard, mostly because we needed somewhere to dry our
more to
clothes.
this game than I thought there was going to be.
As for the taxi, we just hooked up a speaker system. It's great for parties. On our last outing, we only managed to clear out half the big box store. It was like Black Friday with all the Zeds in there. And we were cheap TVs. We still walked away with a huge haul. Most of us, at least.
Oh, damn. He's dead. This is zombie now.
Do you think the Zeds still recognize old friends? But that's a question for another day. For now, the Doomsday Fleet rides again. I got too many Zeds on me. Help me distract them.
Roger that. I'm firing up the speakers. Rockstar coming through. Make way.
Nice driving. Can I get your autograph? Looky here. We got some fireworks.
These gameplay segments, like I feel like I don't think it's real. Like it looks like it's AI. I don't know. Because if it's real, that'll be pretty crazy. Like it looks really good. You have depth of field, blur, and everything. I mean, this actually looks really good. Huh. I don't know, man. I hope it's real. This would be a really cool game to play with people.
Looky here. We got some fireworks.
Let's put on a show.
Well, yeah, of course the dialogue is cringe. It's typical fucking Marvel writing.
Hold on, I'm headed your way. Whoa, did you see your head just now? Don't just leave it there. You can use that.
There's too many of them. We need to ride out of here.
Coming through! Guys, we got a really bad customer on our set.
Those fireworks!
Step in, because I'm about to rock your world.
That's it? Is he alive? What the fuck? That's a lot of nipples.
"29 days since I became a Zed. You might think Zeds don't need to eat, but let me tell
don't
you,
tell me you could play as a zombie.
the hunger's like nothing you've ever felt before. I thought I was done for.
Okay, that's a surprise.
A bunch of humans took my arm off. Really ruined my day. But then I found a new arm, bigger and better. I pressed it into my shoulder hole. A perfect fit.
Oh shit!
I've become an apex predator. Other Zeds are just meat. Another new arm, new legs, a new head. I'm nearly complete. The animals of the forest, more meat. Feel so powerful, completely unstoppable. But how long can I live like this? I ran into an old friend yesterday, fresh meat. I tried to say hello, but he shot a firework at my face. So rude.
Oh shit! You could play.
But the colors were so pretty. It was like a music festival just for me.
Okay, all right. Now I see the allure of it. You can play as a zombie or a human.
You look at me and see a monster. But would a monster remember you like canned tomatoes?
I could see the allure to this now. What an interesting trailer. We actually ended up watching the whole thing because it was interesting. Right as I was about to be like, all right, this is kind of stupid, they introduced a zombie gameplay, and I'm like, oh, I didn't think that was gonna be. I didn't think they were gonna have that in the game. So you could play as a zombie or a human. Interesting. And as a zombie, you have control for a limited amount of time, and you could try to become a super zombie, basically. All right, interesting enough. I'm gonna link it in the chat, and I'm gonna wishlist this one for sure. This one's called Zeverland. Oh, never mind. Old Man Cat already did it. I'm gonna do it on Rumble for you guys. Democulus says online PvP, online co-op, according to Steam. That makes sense. That makes sense from what we saw. All right, next one up is, I think we saw this game ages ago, but I don't remember exactly. But this one's called Kaiju Cleanup. If you guys like your cozy cleanup games like Power Washing Simulator, well, you're going to have a Kaiju Cleanup Simulator, which that should be interesting.
Breaking news from Info Blast. A kaiju attack has left employers bereft of 42 staff today. Great news for those who bet on the 40 to 50 casualties bracket. Ka-ching. A local cleanup crew is on site, and with the usual lasers and claws of their trade, they'll rip and tear the beast apart until the job is done. However, we journalists must ask the important questions. Should we trust independent cleanup crews to handle these disasters? Is it safe? Can we rely on them? Are they even human beings? And would we not feel safer with a more trusted corporation, such as the one that so generously funds this broadcast? Stay tuned to Info Blast, scientifically proven to contain the most truth per word of any news. Sponsored by video games. Wishlist this one immediately.
Wow.
I don't know what.
Okay, I mean that's definitely a video game. Kaiju Cleanup. Yeah, it's basically a power washing simulator, but with kaijus, and you get to dismember their bodies and figure out how to clear the body parts. Definitely not fucked up in the head at all. Old Man Cat's gonna link that one in the chat. Thank you, Old Man Cat. Let's check out another one. This is a horror game. It's called The Daughter, a first-person narrative horror game. Let's see what this one's about. The Daughter. Let's check this out. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Keep knocking. Go ahead. Oh. Oh, she's not knocking. What the fuck? I'm scared. So obvious. Can you guys tell that I played way too many horror games? The fact that I called that jump scare like immediately. So obvious, man. Gameplay looks interesting. What the fuck? Nice. I'll be honest with you. I think the trailer would have did a lot better without the obvious jump scare. That's what I think. I think that this game, like the rest of the trailer, was amazing. The gameplay looked good. Even the beginning here, it looked pretty good, setting the tone for something really fucking weird and creepy. But that whole jump scare / scream was so stupid. Like there was no point in doing that. I think you could have just went right into it, and it would have been fine. Like this gameplay looks really good, graphically speaking, atmosphere speaking, all of it just looks really good. I don't know. I don't think they could have. I think they could have did without the jump scare. But I mean, I don't know. It depends. Like if you're trying to mimic something like maybe Five Nights at Freddy's, which does a lot of jump scares, and maybe they're going for that kind of an audience. I don't know. It all depends. It all depends. Looked like it was just trying way too hard to be creepy. I don't think that's it. I think there's a difference between creepy and scary, right? Like I feel like the jump scare thing, they were obviously trying to get you. They were trying to hook you at the beginning. I get it. I totally get it. But I don't know. I just think there might have been a better way to do it, But anyway, the gameplay looked pretty cool. Love the creepy atmosphere of like some of these, because the game's called The Daughter, so I'm assuming it's going to focus around your daughter. So I got to imagine that there's going to be certain aspects that are going to be very kiddie-like. Like this, for example, creepy fucking like, Alice in Borderlands type shit. Definitely looks interesting. So I'll check it out. I'm gonna wishlist this one. I'm playing Total Chaos right now on Griffcast, by the way. Highly recommend that game. That game is pretty badass so far. All right, last one. This one's called Twisted Tower. Twisted Tower, apparently you got to blast your way through an abandoned theme park crawling with fairy tale mascots, twisted puzzles, and deadly traps. Uncover the dark secrets. Let's see what we got going on here. Twisted Tower. Let's see what we got. What in the dappy duck?
Did she reject your proposal, lad? Was it the money that made her sad? Take this ticket, don't delay. Join the Twisted Tower today.
Oh!
Climb to the top, claim fortune's treasure, seize your power, land forever.
This ain't no kids game, bro. This is not a kids game. That actually looked pretty cool. That looked pretty fucking cool. I kind of like that. Graphics look a little bit to be like BioShock. But overall, I mean, look, you see the blood and everything on the mallet. Brains. You see brains on the mallet. Sonia's in the chat. Everybody spam the new Sonia emojis so she can see them in the chat. Yeah, very much like BioShock, right? Exactly. Yeah, that's what I think. This is pretty cool. I like this. I'm gonna wishlist this one. It looks pretty cool. Twisted Tower coming out soon, apparently. Oh, and there's a demo. There's a demo as well over on Steam. So I'm gonna link it on Rumble. Here we go. There you go. Shout out to Rumble. All right, boys. That is it for the Indie Showcase, ladies and gentlemen. Let us get into the content and the topics. But before we do that, Kalen with a 5, buy some Hypnocast water. Keep hydrated tonight, brother. Hypnocast water. Like, holy shit. Thank you, Kalen. Appreciate the 5. Monkey Man with a 5. Here's a new one for the new year. What key? That is not new. That is not new. That is not new. Gray Soul with a 5. Damn, came in late. Happy New Year, Hypno, Bigots, and Gooner. Shout out to Gray Soul. Appreciate that, man. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good New Year, dude. And I think we're good. Yeah, we're caught up everywhere. Okay, let's get to the content, man. Let's talk about Ubisoft. So everybody knows Ubisoft got hacked recently, and they're currently trying to do damage control, right? Over the company. And, you know, we don't know what's real, what's not real anymore. You know, at this point, all we know is that they 100% gave away $339 trillion worth of hacked currency, but everything else is still up in the air. And I think that's mainly because Ubisoft does not want to confirm it, right? They don't want to admit that they got all their source code stolen. They don't want to admit that. So right now it's up in the air, but what they are admitting is that the future of the Assassin's Creed franchise is going to look very similar to Assassin's Creed Shadows, because they genuinely liked, according to Games Radar, they genuinely liked Assassin's Creed Shadows in the way that they produced a dual protagonist and how they interacted with each other. And that this is most likely going to influence how the future protagonists actually move as well, right? In terms of how the characters play, in terms of the parkour, in terms of like having one character be more assassin-like, having one character be more brutish. It seems like Shadows is going to have a pretty heavy influence on the future of protagonists for Ubisoft video games and Assassin's Creed. But in this particular article, they're talking about how they move in particular. So let's go over it. Assassin's Creed Shadows, Yasuke and Naoe could influence how future protagonists move. All of these things can and should affect a little bit of how their physicality translates. Now, here's the weird thing about this, okay? The weird thing about this article is that they're trying to say that these protagonists having different move sets are going to influence how future protagonists move, right, in the Assassin's Creed games. But the weird thing is that in the recent update for Assassin's Creed Shadows, I don't know if you guys remember because we spoke about it, but in the recent update, they gave Naoe Yasuke's moveset, and they gave Yasuke Naoe's moveset. So Yasuke can now do what Naoe used to only be able to do, and vice versa. So why would having Yasuke and Naoe influence anything if you're just going to make both protagonists be able to do the same exact thing? Right? They gave Yasuke the ability to do stealth-oriented combat maneuvers, and I believe they allowed it so that he could be a little more nimble climbing and all that shit, because you guys know he wasn't able to tightrope walk. He would fall through and land on the ground or in the water. Now Wei couldn't do any of the brutish stuff, right? Now Wei couldn't do like the BLM stomp and the kick and all that shit. Now she can, right? Like now she can. So there's literally no reason to play as any other character. I preferred to play as Naoe when I was reviewing Assassin's Creed Shadows because that was the more quintessential Assassin's Creed experience. Yasuke felt like something totally different, totally like out of the realm of Assassin's Creed. But this doesn't make any sense because again, they gave both of them essentially the same movesets. So there's no reason. She can bust through gates like the Kool-Aid Man. I believe so. Does she get hip hop music? I don't know. Actually, let me see. Give me 1 second. So now wait with Yasuke moves. Let me see. Is there any videos on this? Probably not, bro. People don't even make videos on this game. This game is so dead. All the videos about this game were from 9 months ago. Nobody has recent videos about any of the updates or anything like that. You know? Let me see if I can find something. AC Shadows recent combat update. Let me see. See if that brings anything. That was 2 weeks ago. Assassin's Creed Shadows just got a huge update. Let's see. Bring it up on screen.
We also got new free weapons, some secret editions, first post-launch rift called Chain to approach combat situations, and that boss had some pretty cool abilities.
Trying to see if I can find
finishers and secret changes, so leave a like, that would really help me out, and subscribe for everything on Assassin's Creed if you haven't already. But first, the sponsor of this video, one of the best action role-playing games over that were also used in Odyssey. Like the Cannabo has two from because it does create drama, and that in particular is very unfortunate. We do have a brand new project with a pretty cool outfit for Naoe and points or knowledge points. But new is that when the effect wears off, it will create a circle of fire that will then instantly set nearby enemies on fire. So it's really
I don't know
great
this
for
guy.
AoE, a nightmare difficulty where one hit can almost kill you. There is a bug now, affliction. So the new Helix armor is not that great.
I don't think
the
he
fire
talks about
bows
Yeah, I don't
also
think
become frozen.
I don't think he talks about it in this video. Hold on, let me see. Maybe this. It's crazy that you can't find any videos on this. That goes to show, bro, that nobody wants to fucking talk about this game. What about this one? Let's see.
Than others, but the new unlocks we get for free are really, really cool. And you can actually miss something if you don't watch out. So lots to go over, starting with the Attack on Titan crossover that will only be in the game from now. Now you can go left, doing a leap of faith, the perk from the Cavern Shard Katana on a different day till the end, because I think this is the best on the map, and you need to have Yasuke unlocked and do 2 main story targets after that for it. This is where Naoe and Yasuke can duel, and if you want to repeat the duel after the mission but play as a different character, simply look for Naoe or Yasuke in the hideout to challenge them to a new duel. And during this mission,
bro, this mask is crazy. Oh my god, bro.
Holy shit.
I'm not even gonna say why. I'm not even gonna do it. Wow. Okay. Moving on.
Yasuke will finally learn to do a stealth takedown that at first is very slow, but we can luckily speed this up by 60% with an ability upgrade. Now you don't surprisingly good if you kick enemies against the wall or another mind. You will also get a head piece after the quest that gives 40% damage after a takedown, which is not very good at all. Naoe's new ability is also pretty exciting, as she...
Do you see that? She gets the BLM kick. Look at that. Although, to be fair, Yasuke does it with 1 foot, and Naoe does it with 2 feet. So now she gets the ability to fucking do the raffle stomp, just like Yasuke.
Ability is also pretty
and kick the shit out of someone, like send them 100 feet flying into the fucking sky.
Exciting, as she gets her variant of Yasuke's war kick.
Yeah, bro, This girl is 90 to 100 pounds if she's lucky, and she is fucking war kicking. You even heard this guy. It's a variant of the war kick from Yasuke. She got the Yasuke kick, and that allows her to send dudes just in full armor, by the way, flying.
Which is surprisingly good if you kick enemies against the wall or another object, or of course off the edge. But the best part is the final upgrade, which lets you perform the dropkick after a sprint as a passive ability, so without having the ability in your active slot. Now, worth noting, it still costs an adrenaline slot to do this, so you can spam it as long as you have the adrenaline slots. She also gets a new, very unique headpiece. This gives a guaranteed crit after using the dropkick ability, which is not that bad. Beating the Postament quest to do now that the update is set, and for completing 5 corrupted castles, which is the best item. This gives you a bigger impact for the bull rush, but it doesn't always seem to trigger. So you will create a shot super hard to rations instead of back, compared to a simple heal from the rations. So especially for now, a vulnerable sneak as on one, do the attack again. There's also a broken than actually working.
Yasuke ended up getting a bunch of stealth maneuvers. They were only available to Naue at first. So the reason why Tiger King says why we watch this. Okay. So the reason why we're watching this is because it's important to showcase how them saying that the Yasuke and Naue movement is going to influence future protagonists means absolutely nothing when both of these protagonists are now essentially the same, because they could both basically do what the other couldn't do with the recent update. The reason why they did that, in my opinion, is because it's very obvious that people were overwhelmingly choosing to play as Naue. I know I chose to play as Naue for every opportunity that I could until the times where I was forced to play as Yasuke, because Yasuke is so inherently not an Assassin's Creed character. He doesn't play like one. He doesn't maneuver like one. And they basically probably saw that in their numbers. They're like, wow, most people are not picking Yasuke. We need people to pick Yasuke. So they essentially removed all that. They removed all that and took away a lot of the restrictions that both of these characters had. So now Yasuke could be more stealthy, and now it could basically be a bull rushing, tyrant that could kick fully armored dudes hundreds of yards away. Wasn't that part of the DLC though? Like they had to meet and trade each other in the DLC in order to learn each other's skills. Yes, but the thing is, they could just do that moving forward, right? So what's to say, okay, they come out with 2 new protagonists in another Assassin's Creed game, and then later down the line as a DLC, those 2 protagonists, they used to, you could either say complement each other or just be different from each other, which made them, supposed to make them interesting in their own right. Well, you remove all of that by making them able to have, essentially the same skills. That kind of sucks. You know what I mean? So I don't know. That's crazy. Why would anybody not pick Yasuke? Are they racist? Yes, they're racist. So I don't know why this is I don't know why this is going to be an influence for them. I feel like they should have just stuck to both of these characters being good at what they were good at, right? And if Yasuke was good at brute forcing everything, if you wanted to have easy mode combat, you just pick Yasuke. If you wanted to be able to maneuver around things and not get caught, you pick Naue. That was basically it. But now, considering that they love Assassin's Creed Shadows so much, it looks like this is going to have an interesting effect on the future of Assassin's Creed protagonists for anybody that is still going to be playing Assassin's Creed games. If you scroll down, where is it at? Simon LeMay, Associate Game Director on Assassin's Creed Shadows, explained as much as to us himself that Yasuke and Naue have very different physicalities in how they move. I think any future assassin that we embody, if they're a male, if they're slightly bigger, all these things can and should affect a little bit of how their physicality translates into the world. Now, again, I mean, there's been male assassins before. You had an entire fucking series of multiple video games of male assassins. Why now do you suddenly have to change things because of your experience with Yasuke? See, not all your assassins are not going to be 6'4" tall, 300-pound black guys. Like, well, maybe they will be now. I don't know. Maybe. Let me not speak too soon. I'm sorry. Maybe they actually will be. Forgive me, because apparently they were planning on having, and it would have made sense too. Ironically, they were planning on having a black assassin in an upcoming Civil War-based Assassin's Creed game, but they chose not to do it because of racism or something like that. At this point, I run out of their excuses. I don't really know what their reason for that may be. So we'll see what happens with Ubisoft, but considering that they just got massively hacked and they are currently dealing with the fallout of that hack, I wouldn't even hold my breath for our next Assassin's Creed game, not anytime soon, because they got other fish to fry. They got bigger things to worry about right now. You know, you sound ethnic. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. How ethnic do I sound? Like, do I sound really ethnic as shit? Or do I sound like ethnic as shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, do I sound so ethnic that it almost makes you feel like you're supporting BLM? Or do I sound ethnic to the point of like, you feel like you should donate to your local Somalian daycare? Like, what kind of ethnic do I sound? Like a 9.9? I'll take a 9.9. I'll definitely take a 9.9 for sure. Thank you, Jimmy Collins. I appreciate that, bro. I will take a 9.9. Capital L Black. Okay, I like that. I like that. Capital L Black. You also spelled capital wrong. But anyway, that's fine. Capital L Black. Like black. I'm good with that. I'll take that. I will absolutely take that. You're going to donate to 3 lesbians or Somali daycares? 100%. All right, let's continue. So that's the Assassin's Creed stuff. And that's just the nonsense with Ubisoft, obviously. So we'll see what ends up going on with that. But like I said, boys, when it comes to Assassin's Creed, I'm a little bit checked out. And I got to be real with you. I was checked out even before the Assassin's Creed Shadows nonsense because even though I'll say this, it's so weird, right? Because I actually really liked Valhalla. I liked the setting. I liked the characters. I liked all that shit, right? I really liked Valhalla. But I liked Valhalla for every reason that has nothing to do with the Assassin's Creed game as a game. I liked Valhalla because I really liked the Viking setting. I liked the story. I like all that shit. I like the lore. I like that stuff. But when it comes to gameplay from Valhalla, I got really annoyed because it was so obvious that Ubisoft was purposefully slowing down progression in the main game to try to encourage you to buy microtransactions, right? So that shit pissed me off so much that it checked me out of Assassin's Creed because I realized what they were doing. And I'm like, you guys are fucking with the single player games to try to encourage people to spend real money on a single player game. Like, the game is so fucking bloated. It is so like, Valhalla was so unbelievably bloated, right? And it's like, I don't got time for this shit, bro. Either you're going to give me a full experience like a single player game should be, and stop this whole fucking bullshit. There's this mobile mechanic bullshit that you try to sneak in little by little. Like, let's stop this nonsense, right? But so after that, even though I like the setting and I like the story and I like the characters, I didn't like the gameplay mechanics. The fake RPG mechanics, I did not like it. It pissed me off so much, and they bloated the game so much, and I just decided to check out at that point. So even if it wasn't for the bullshit with Shadows, I would still be checked out of Assassin's Creed because I've put Assassin's Creed into the same bin that I put Bethesda games into, which we're about to talk about Bethesda in a second, and I'll explain why. But I put them in the same bin, and that's like, talk to me when it's $10 or less. That's when I'll buy. Like, if I was just a standard consumer, talk to me when the game is $10 or less, I'll buy it, most likely. But until then, I don't want to look at it because I can't stand it. You know, I can't stand what they did with the game. I can't stand what they're doing with the series. And I think the fake RPG bullshit mechanics are just ruining it, in my opinion. 10 is still too much for Shadows. I'm just saying, overall, it's like a rule. I said, talk to me. I didn't say, anything else. I said, talk to me and I'll buy it. If you could convince me, I'll buy it for $10. More bloated than my gassy self? That's crazy, Tylenol kid. That's insane. Speaking of Bethesda is also in that same bin for me. And I've explained for many different streams and given you many different reasons. And I'll say it again for people that probably didn't hear it the first time. So Bethesda is in that bin because I realized many, many, many moons ago that Bethesda doesn't like, specifically Todd Howard, who is behind, all the big games over at Bethesda. Their games release like such trash. Okay. Their games release in such a broken state. And I'm not talking for a couple of days. I'm not talking for a couple of weeks. Shit, at this point, I'm not even talking about for a couple of months sometimes. Shit, I'll go even worse. They literally just broke Fallout 4. And that game has been out for a long time. They broke it recently, right? So Todd Howard, once I caught on to this, I was like, you know what? Bethesda is going in the bargain bin. Talk to me when the game is $10 or less, and then I'll buy it. I stopped buying Elder Scrolls games day one at full price, whatever, a long time ago. Now, obviously, I'm a streamer now. People gift me games. That's different. I understand. But if I was buying my own games half the time and I was in charge like I was before, and as a consumer, I would wait. If I wasn't a streamer, I would wait. I don't have to fucking spend day one money on a Bethesda game. It's going to be broken anyway. I'm not going to be able to enjoy half of the fucking game anyway. It's going to run like shit. Doesn't matter how strong of a PC you have. Right? So Todd Howard is at it again. Right? Bethesda's Todd Howard says that we are doing other things with Fallout that we haven't announced, and there'll come a time for that. What are you going to do that you haven't done before? Maybe maybe release a game that's not broken. Can you do that? Can you do that though? Todd Howard, could you release a game that's perhaps not broken? Because that's one thing that you haven't done with a Fallout title before. You know what I mean? Okay, but hear me out. Oblivion Remastered though. But see, here's the thing. Oblivion Remastered was majority of Virtuos that did that game. Right? Bethesda only basically consulted on that game, and they helped here and there with small things, but most of the work was done by Virtuos, which is a studio that specifically does a lot of remasters and remakes. Right? So asking Todd Howard to fix a game is like telling Smash to get good at Stellar Blade. I know it's impossible. I know it's bullshit. I'm just saying that I'm looking at this comment and I'm thinking to myself, Todd, why are we doing this? Well, like, why do you continue to go in public and consistently say shit that you absolutely know you are not going to be able to follow through on? Right? Remember 16 times the detail? Remember that shit? Oh, that was a good one. That was good. That's never going to be let down. He's going to do 16 times the announcements? Yeah, exactly. He continues to do this every single time. And it gets fucking sickening. It really does, bro, because nobody believes you. Nobody believes Todd Howard. He's full of shit in every way imaginable. Nobody believes Bethesda. And listen, Todd Howard may be the face, but they're all doing it, right? At some point, you got to look at these developers and say, okay, you guys have been in the game for many, 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 many years. Okay? Let me look this up. How long has Bethesda been around? How long has Bethesda been around? Bethesda, I gotta specify. Bethesda, the game studio. Okay. They were founded in 1986. Okay. 1986. At some point. Now, to be fair, they were officially established in 2001 as the actual Bethesda Game Studios. But Bethesda Softworks, the publisher, was founded in 1986, right? So they've been around for over 2 decades at a minimum, okay? 2 decades at a minimum if you want to count Bethesda Game Studios, or if you want to count Bethesda Softworks, then you're talking about 3 to 4 decades, okay? 3 to 4 decades. So anywhere from 2 to 4 fucking decades. This company has been around, and you mean to tell me you are still releasing broken games? Are we serious? And then you want people to look at you and be like, yeah, we're totally going to support you day one. It's all good. To be fair, a lot of people will. There are a lot of Bethesda mega shills, and I know that. Okay? There is a lot of Bethesda mega shills, and they're always going to make money from those shills. I'm just not going to be one of them. I used to be many years ago. I used to be a Bethesda mega shill. I loved Blizzard, OG Blizzard. I loved Bethesda, and I loved BioWare. Bethesda was probably the least out of those three, with Blizzard being the top one and then BioWare being the second one. But I woke up pretty damn quickly once I started to realize. And you know what's crazy? What really woke me up was a game that I didn't even buy day one. And that was because I had a feeling that it was going to be broken. And that was Fallout 76. Fallout 76 woke me up so fast to Bethesda's bullshit that there was no way that you could deny it. There was no way. It doesn't matter how big of a fucking Bethesda show you were. The launch of Fallout 76 was so bad that there's no way you could look at that and be like, yeah, that's fine. There's no way. The amount of clips that were going around were hilarious. The Fallout 76 was a fucking shit show. It was a shit show. And I know they supposedly fixed it now or whatever the case may be, right? But like I was starting to check out before Fallout 76, which is why I didn't buy Fallout 76 day one. But then when I saw the release of Fallout 76, I was like, you know what? I made a good decision, and that has solidified that decision for the rest of my life. You are now in the $10 or less bargain bin, and I am not buying any of your fucking games. Sincerely. I am not buying any of your games day one. Right? So 76 was an entertaining catastrophe. It sure was. It was funny. It was funnier to make fun of it. Right? And then all the excuses they made. Anyway, whatever. So he's continuing to come out here and do the same thing that gets him in trouble every single time. Fallout as a franchise is one that we're still doing the most work in above anything. Then why doesn't it show? Why doesn't it show? It's always after the fact. You guys are breaking games that have been out for years. Despite it being over 10 years since the last proper entry of the series with Fallout 5 nowhere in sight, Bethesda boss Todd Howard says unannounced Fallout things are in the works. Yeah, okay. Where's Elder Scrolls, bro? Where's Elder Scrolls 6? Where's that game? Where's Elder Scrolls, bro? Nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. Howard also notes that with the divisive Fallout 76, we've never stopped developing Fallout. We've had a full team on it for a long time, but it's clear that a majority of the fan base wants a new single-player adventure akin to the main series. Given the 1-2 punch of Baldur's Gate 3 blowing up and the TV series being massive, I'd love to see a new team take a crack at the D&D-inspired CRPG style found in the original pre-Bethesda Fallout games. Bro, no. Stop. No. Nobody wants... Oh my God, bro. They can't even make their RPGs as they are now. You want them to make a CRPG again? You wanted to take a crack at a CRPG D&D inspired? Are you fucking insane? Are you insane? Stop it. That's not happening, bro. Just leave it alone. Leave it alone. Stop. Please, for the love of God, don't do that. Don't do that. You can't even get your current system right. Like, why would you can't even get your current system of video games right? Why would you then pivot to something completely different? You're gonna fuck that up. Yeah, exactly. Take a seat, Bethesda. Like, let's relax a little bit. And this was after, by the way, Bethesda design director wants Fallout 5 so you could play for 600 hours because that's the kind of games we make. Oh, man. If it wasn't, you know what's crazy? If it wasn't for mods, I feel like a lot of Bethesda games would not have the level of notoriety that they do. I feel like the modding scene has really carried these games to mythical level. Otherwise, on their own, aside from like Oblivion, I love Oblivion, obviously. And even Skyrim to an extent. But aside from that, I feel like the mods really carry it through. 500 hours a patch, you could try to fix their shit. Exactly. You'll spend 100 to 200 hours trying to get the game to run correctly and trying to figure out which mods are necessary because half the game is broken. You know what I mean? Like, you know how many times modders have saved Bethesda? It's crazy, man. That's why they tried to sell mods. I know, because they know that the modding community holds these games together. The modding community is the reason why you had as big of numbers as you had for a lot of these video games that are still alive to this day. It's because of the modding community. And if it wasn't for them, these games would not have the life that they have. Not even close. So, anyway, Todd Howard lying again. What else is fucking new? It is what it is, boys. It is what it is. Guys, Can anybody tell me if this is real? You know, I'm about to block Philip Chan, bro. I'm about to block him. I'm about to block him, bro. He said, bro, they can't stop with the gay stuff. It's Stranger Things. Is this real? Or is this AI? Does anybody know? The fuck is going on with this shit, bro? Is this real? Or is this fake? It's sad that I even have to ask that now, but we live in a day of AI. Mad Master Porky says it's real. Looks real enough. It's real on Rule 34? Bro, stop. Bro. Tebow. The cucumber? Bro, come on. That's nasty. Bro! Bro, are we serious right now? Are we serious right now? Pregnant Will with Vecna's baby. Oh my God, bro. Twitter, X, whatever you want. Stop. Stop. What the fuck is this? Bro, somebody got to stop the internet, bro. Like it needs to stop. Holy shit. It needs to stop. We got to stop this. We got to stop this, bro. Like what is happening? And his post is going viral too on top of that. Why is it going viral? What the fuck? That you gotta. What the fuck is this? What is this? Why is he bending over like that? Nah, AI was a mistake, bro. AI absolutely was a mistake. And why is he looking like that? What the fuck is this? What is happening? I don't know. I don't know what is happening, bro. Stranger Things is a fucking joke. It's the biggest joke on the internet, right? Like season 5 ending leak. Okay, this is accurate. This is pretty accurate. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is pretty accurate. This is 100%. Oh. Guys, can we not do these AI pictures? Like these in particular, can we not do these? Like these are just fucking weird. These are just weird. What the fuck, bro? Yeah, this is exactly how I feel. Yes, exactly. This is accurate. This is 100% accurate. Yes. Don't bring me into this. Yeah, I don't blame you, Jesus. I don't blame you, Jesus. Holy shit. Yes, take it to Camp Crystal Lake. Yes, please. Bro. This shit is responsible for RAM and GPU price hikes. Exactly. Middle Earth is a great danger. The only way to defeat Sauron is to destroy the ring. I don't like girls. Yo, that's great. Holy shit. That is great, man. That is fucking great. I don't like girls. Cutscenes. Gay meter. Facts. All the way up. Somebody said something about Beardo in the comment section. Oh, did they? Let me see. Oh shoot, thought that was Beardo. My bad. Wow, that's crazy. Beardo catching strays. Catching strays in the comment section. Gayer things, accurate. Guys, I gotta be honest with you, man. I don't know what's going on with this show. But this show, like, oh, I remember this. Yeah, this all makes sense now. This is dark. This is dark now. Considering what happened to Will when he was younger, that makes a lot of sense. This is dark as fuck now. This is really dark. Bro, that's crazy. All right, I'm going to stop scrolling for this. I'm going to stop scrolling. I'm going to stop scrolling for this, man. That's insane, bro. Listen, Stranger Things is getting stranger. And I think the finale's today, right? Did it play already? Did the finale actually go through now? Or no? I think it did, right? Considering what they did to the child actor is worse. Well, I mean, that explains a lot too. Vecta was doing that duty wine. Bro, that video was crazy. It's on now. That makes a lot of sense. He caught the gay from Vecta. You could say that. So I don't know. I'm not watching that gay shit. Yeah. I mean, I stopped watching Stranger Things a long time ago. I caught up to the seasons late. Like, I think I watched the 3 and 4 back to back. Just out of curiosity, and I realized they kept getting worse and worse. And the 5th season took so long to come out. I was like, I don't really care. I don't care. Like, you know how long the 5th season took to come out? I don't give a fuck about. These are not even kids anymore, bro. They're like fucking adults pretending to be kids. It's even worse. It's even weirder now. We got, let me see. Grace, so I don't know if I read this one. What if I came in late? Happy New Year, Hypno. Oh, I did, but I'm gonna read it again. Whatever, it's fine. Miss Molly with an 11.99. Shout out to Miss Molly. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Legendary support. Thank you so much. All right, boys. Listen, here's what's gonna happen. Here's what's gonna happen, boys. We're almost 2 hours in. What I'm gonna do is, because I have to head out. We are gonna skip the waifu battle, and we're gonna start off next year with a waifu battle, all that good stuff. I want you guys to go enjoy the rest of your night. Have fun on New Year's. I started playing Total Chaos on Griffcast, so make sure you guys go check that out on Griffcast. Do not miss it. But what I want to do really fast before you guys go is I just want to thank you. I want to get Gabe for like 7.5 seconds, okay? So 7.5 seconds. Give me 7.5 seconds, okay? I just want to thank you guys so much for all the support that you've given me throughout the entire year. This has been an absolutely wild year. It really has been. It's been a wild year. The channel grew exponentially. The streams grew exponentially. The ups and downs throughout YouTube has been so fucking gay. It's not even funny. But we still fought through it no matter what. And I appreciate every single one of you. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. And that goes for everybody. It doesn't matter what you do, whether you like. And that's why every stream, I always make sure to specify whether you like the stream, commented, spam the chat, super chatted, gifted memberships, gifted games. It doesn't matter. All of it counts. Even if you're a lurker. If you're a lurker, I appreciate it. All of it counts. You guys are sincerely amazing. I appreciate every single one of you. And that's basically it, man. I will see you guys on next year. Remember, Hypnocast is going to be season 3 now. So it's going to be a new playlist. I should hopefully have the intro finished. Oh, by the way, if you haven't seen the intro, I'm going to play it. Well, the teaser. I'm going to play the teaser. So stick around for that before you leave, because I have a new intro I'm working on. So I'm going to play it because I played it in the beginning. I gave a sneak peek. I'll play it at the end again for the outro. But I sincerely appreciate you guys, whatever you do, however you do it. You guys already know. Anyway, that's gay enough. It's all good. So I look forward to seeing every single one of you on Hypnocast Season 3. We got a lot of changes, a lot of upgrades coming to the channel. Look forward to it. And of course, I want to thank especially the Hypno mods for doing what they do every single day. I appreciate them as well. They do an unbelievable job. An unbelievable job. You guys have no idea. So make sure you say what's up to them and just give them a thank you. I think that will work every now and then. And look forward to Santanautic next year. It's going to be a banger. It's going to be a banger. All right, boys. Let me catch up on these last super chats. We got Panthera with a 2026 says Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Panthera. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much, man. Also, Super Kitty with the 99-cent super sticker. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Toxin with a 199. Happy New Year, you clanker spanker. Clanker spanker is fucking crazy, by the way. Debo with a 2 says Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year, Debo. And then Monkey Man with a 5. As much as I troll, you are the best YouTuber. Happy New Year. Love you all. I don't think I'm the best YouTuber at all, but I appreciate that compliment. Thank you so much. That means a lot. All right, boys, listen. Have a great New Year. Have a lot of fun. And I will see all you guys in 2026. Thank you again for everything. And until then, go be bigots. Hold on. BioT with a 5. Why do you need a jeweler on December 31st to ring in the new year? You just had to do that. You just had to fucking do that. Thank you, BioT. You guys already know, go be bigots and go be gooners, and check out the sneak peek for the new intro. Look at this, UF Omega. People are sneaking in super chats to keep me here. I already know what's happening. UF Omega with a 2. Happy New Year, everyone. Don't kiss and tell. War Wizard 189, pretty gay considering there's no waifu battle. It is pretty gay. But unfortunately, I got to head out. I have to head out. But I did 4 hours of streaming today. 2 for gaming, 2 for Hypnocast. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see every single one of you in the next one. Until then, go be bigots and go be gooners. Check out the sneak peek intro. Bye.
You know, before YouTube fucked it all up, I had the greatest job in the world, opening for Hypnocast every night.
But then we got the call, and YouTube hammered us for Moxie's tits.
So now I'm jobless and broke with nowhere to go.
Your phone ringing.
Oh, the phone is ringing.
Big boy, come pick up your phone. How you know pick up your phone?
Hello, this is the Gopher. Who is it?
Hello, Gopher. The time is now. Hypnocast Season 3 is here, and we want you back.
Holy shit, boys, we are back in business!
That son of a bitch is gonna scream any minute now. Let the show begin.
I have relationships with women and sex with men. And I got news for you. That means you get. Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids. Her dog, or her cat, was named Vagina. Vagina.
Put a ticket in, make her gay. Fuck it, yeah, don't put a ticket in, make her lady gay. Fuck it, yeah, put a ticket in, make her gay. It means put a chicken in a queenie and make her fucking gay. Fucking pronouns! Fucking pronouns!
bring light. I bring light. I bring life. I bring life. I bring life.